E-Cancer Television now is looking at the causes of cancer. Eric Duell, you're from Barcelona. You've just been talking about beer and causing gastric cancer. Now, the whole nutritional involvement with human cancers is fascinating and large and also vexing, because although we're sure that nutritional factors of one kind and another are involved in causing cancer, it's really hard to pin them down. But what have you done with the EPIC study?
Right. In EPIC, we have basically conducted a prospective cohort study. So essentially, we've measured dietary factors, nutritional factors, including alcohol consumption, about 8 or 9 years before diagnosis of cancer. And of course, as time goes on, that time window will increase. But in terms of the analysis that we're talking about here, we assessed alcohol and nutritional factors, which we adjusted for in our analysis, about 8.9 years before diagnosis of cancer. And the advantage of that is it's essentially a prospective study. So you don't have, when we ask people questions, they have not yet developed disease.
It's not case control.
So exactly, it's not a case control study. So
the
we
ideal
avoid
kind of study to have.
We avoid this bias, some of these biases with case control studies that can exist.
Give me some idea of the scope of the EPIC study. How big is it and how many subjects are there?
Right, so EPIC was initiated in the early 90s, and from 92 to 98, they enrolled over 500,000 men and women in 10 European countries, so there's 23 research centers. And Spain, of course, is one of the countries, and our particular institute is sort of the coordinating center for EPIC Spain.
So epidemiological surveys have shown a link between some alcoholic drinks and cancer, but now, thanks to this prospective study, you've got hard data. What are the data that have come out?
Right. Basically, what we've found is we looked at total alcohol, or grams per day, of pure ethanol from different types of alcoholic beverages, and we basically had a variable of grams per day of drinking. So we looked at total alcohol from all types of beverages, and then we looked at beverage-specific variables as well. So we looked at beer consumption, we looked at wine consumption, and we looked at liquor consumption.
And I know beer came to the top, didn't it?
Right. And we did not see any associations between wine drinking and gastric cancer or liquor consumption. We did see an association with very heavy beer drinking and gastric cancer risk, and those associations were adjusted for the other types of alcohol. So we're able to actually, in a sense, isolate or say that the association seems to be stronger in the beer drinkers.
Right, now heavy beer drinkers, so
heavy beer drinkers
have quite a few litres of beer per day.
Right, and so